Hi guys, well today I am talking all about my new skincare routine and I really feel like it's been working for me, and so I wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like it's been a little while since I've done one, and maybe even the last one I was kind of hit or miss on some things. So these products have been consistent like normal. They are very just simple. I don't use a ton of different things. I'm going to show you both morning and night. Now I have to say, the last time you saw me with no makeup, I was doing a get ready with me and I was having a lot of breakouts, a lot of redness. I think it was due to a foundation I was using. I really wish I would have remembered to snap a picture of my skin this morning because it really is a lot clearer than it has been. And I do still have some redness and some sun damage, and you know, once in a while I'll still get the occasional breakout. But I just wanted to let you know it is pretty clear. I feel like every time I do get ready with me, it's really red. And I have to say, I think I figured out it's that room where I do it. I only have two lights on the side. I don't have a light in front of me like I normally do when I film in here. I just feel like the way the light reflects and not much is coming through the camera kind of distorts everything. So I did like a little test. So anyway, let's start out with the morning because I feel like that has been a new product game changer for me. So when I wash my face in the morning, first thing I do is I exfoliate, and this is a new product to me. I've been using it for quite some time though, and I heard about this from Makeup by Tiffany D. I actually did an Instagram post and a blog post about my skincare, but I know a lot of people don't follow me on Instagram or you don't follow my blog, but everything's always listed below. This is the Lancer polish, and this is just the original one. A little goes a long way. I know it's pretty pricey. I have to say, this is the best physical exfoliating polish I've ever used. I have used many that I'm like, okay, I kind of like them, and I've used the one by, I believe it's Dr. Brandt, the microdermabrasion one. It's pretty good too, but it does not hold a candle to this one. So I will link all these products below, by the way. This one I love because you need a little bit and it seriously exfoliates without irritating your skin. So basically if you have dryness, dullness, uneven texture, this is what you want. I have found over the years, I am someone that needs a lot of exfoliation. My skin does not want to do it on its own. And I have noticed when I'm not exfoliating a lot, that is when I will get the milia built up on my chin, which I do still have some right now over on this side. They're pretty large, but you have to have them pretty much surgically, you know, kind of cut out from a dermatologist, and I've not done that yet. But what keeps them at bay are two products that I'm going to talk about. This is being one of them. I've really found I need to have a physical exfoliant and a chemical exfoliant. Not everybody needs one. For some people, that's going to be way too harsh on your skin. You just have to find out what works for you. If those of you who've been following me know my skin's pretty sensitive as I've gotten older. I am over 40. It's acne prone once in a while, so once in a while I still have hormonal breakouts. It's pretty normal, I would say. You know, I get a little oily in the T-zone like most people, you know, but it's not as combination as it used to be. This is actually fantastic. Again, it exfoliates really nicely, and I feel like it gets rid of all that dead skin from the night before that I've used, whether it be a retinol or a peel pad, things that's bringing things to the surface. Using this in the morning gets rid of all that. So you're starting out with that really clean slate, very smooth skin. And again, you can read all about this. I'm not one in my skincare to tell you every single bit of it about a product. I figure, you know, I can link them. You guys can read about it on your own. We don't want to be here all day. That's what the world of Google is for. Lots of information out there. Over that, I use the Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. Now, Tiffany also used this, but I had been using this off and on for a couple of years. So what I do is do this, and then I put on this cleanser. Morning cleansers have never been that big a deal to me because you just have them on for such a short time. It's not like you're getting rid of makeup or anything like that. In the past, I had also used the one from Origins, which I like. But this is just what I've been using again recently because I was having some issues with breakouts when I first started this system, and I found that I'm not, so I've continued to use this. This has salicylic acid in it, by the way. So after that, in the morning, I put on an eye cream. I've been using the Origins Ginseng. I've used this off and on. I've used the Mad Hippie off and on, which I really like. There's a few different ones that I like, but Origins was kind enough to send me a few of my favorite products the other day. You guys know I've used them for years. So I've been using this, and I always use this on vacation. I have little ones that I always take with me. It's just a nice brightening eye cream. It has kind of like a slight pink iridescence to it, and I really like it. It's just enough moisture. I started using an eye cream years ago because I was finding my under eye area was very dry, but however, my skin wasn't as dry as the under eye area, so I couldn't use the same thing I was using on my skin, if that made sense. So I started using an eye cream both morning and night, and then it kind of just becomes a habit, I feel like. So after that, I put on my Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum. I like this one because it has hyaluronic acid in it as well. I've tried others, but they irritate my skin. This one is the one I've been talking about for years. Always go back to it. I've stopped using it here and there when I've tried out other skincare systems, and I've just found my skin really misses it. It definitely brightens my skin. I feel like it helps get rid of any sunspots, hyperpigmentation a little bit quicker than most things, and I really do notice that little bit of boost of moisture from the hyaluronic acid. So then after that, I just go straight into my moisturizer. Again, this is one that Origin sent me, the ginseng. I go back and forth with moisturizers. I've used this one off and on for years. I've used the Starting Over one. I think recently I've liked this one. For some of you, this may not be enough moisture because it is kind of like a gel moisturizer. Here's kind of what it looks like, if you know what I mean by like a gel. So it's definitely a lighter moisturizer, but I found I definitely need some lighter products so they don't clog up my pores. A lot of times that's when you'll have milia or clogged pores, blackheads, is if you're using too heavy of products, too heavy of creams, either at night or in the morning. So I definitely love using this for right now in the summer. And I may go back to something else if I feel the need. So that's all for morning. Very simple. Again, my skin likes simple. It doesn't like a lot of heavy things. It doesn't like too many unnecessary steps. Keep it simple is when I find my skin looks the best. So at night, let's talk about, I'm gonna remove my makeup. I usually use one of the little makeup removing towelettes from Costco just to get, you know, the surface off, and then I wash my face, and I don't have a new one to show you the outside, but I have some. This is a bar, and it is just like this one. So here's the liquid version. This is the Dr. Bronner. This is the organic. This is actually the baby unscented. So he has several you've probably seen in, you know, drug discount stores, like the lavender and all different color packaging. It's the light blue one, and the bar soap comes in the same color packaging. I like the bar soap better than this liquid. And you can get it pretty much anywhere. Target, you know, Walmart, drug stores. I really like that. It reminds me, it's similar like the Drunk Elephant bar soaps, but I think I might like this one a little bit more. It lathers, so, you know, it definitely feels like it's cleansing, but your face doesn't feel stripped. It feels moisturized after. It just feels very clean, but not stripped clean. So love that, and it gets all traces of leftover makeup off. Then I go in, I switch every other night, I found, because I am not someone who can do one thing for too many nights in a row. It gets a little harsh for my skin. So I alternate with these Peter Thomas Roth. These are the Max Complexion Correction Pads. Now, many of you know that I was a huge fan of the Radical Skincare brand. Well, you cannot find those peel pads anywhere anymore. At least I've not been able to. I've checked QVC, other department stores. They don't sell them at Sephora anymore. You can find a lot of their other products, but you do not find the peel pads. I don't know what's going on with that. They'd actually sent them to me years ago, became a big fan, like I was obsessed, could not use any other one. They worked so well. Well, I've tried many since then that either irritate my skin or don't do anything. Like for instance, even these. I had tried the Peter Thomas Roth, the one in the silver packaging. I think it's the Unwrinkle. Those to me leave a really bad film on your skin, and I don't feel like they did anything. So these were recommended to me at Sephora, and this is for normal oily combination skin, and basically it's just 2% salicylic acid, 10% glycolic acid. These I love because they are the closest thing I found to those Radical Skincare. They don't irritate my skin at all. I really need a chemical exfoliant as well. I found this works for my skin the best. It doesn't irritate it, but it brightens it, keeps my pores clean, it keeps the acne at bay. So I use this every other night after I've cleansed my skin, and on the nights that I'm not, I'm alternating with a retinol. And this is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil. I decided to use this again. I'd kind of put it away when I was trying some other things, and I just thought, you know what, I need some exfoliation. My skin needs it or it becomes clogged. Like I said, the milia starts really showing up. So these two things have been keeping that at bay. I actually think this does it better than this, but I'm trying to still use this up, and I can't use this every night. So again, I just alternate with these. After I use the peel pads, I don't use anything after the Luna because it has an oily texture, so I don't need any other moisture. Most of the time, I'll put like just one little squirt of this CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. This is the normal to dry over top of this, because once in a while my skin can feel slightly dry after I've used a peel pad, so I just put a little bit of this on, just pat it in so my skin doesn't feel dry. Wake up, my skin feels absolutely amazing in the morning, very plump, soft to the touch, love it. This is the eye cream that I use at night, and this again was sent to me, but I have really enjoyed this. This is from Pharma Skincare. It's the Eye and Lip Complex Skin Repair. And what I like about it is, I don't know if you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It is like a, I don't know, bouncy kind of texture. It almost feels like a balm. That's what I like about it. It's not too heavy feeling though. But I have found I only use this at night because I don't want my concealer or anything slipping around during the day. So I don't use anything, you know, with a certain consistency that doesn't soak in pretty good for during the day. But I really like this, and I would consider buying this when I ran out. But of course, it's 1 fluid ounce. There's a ton of it. You need very little product. So I don't see me running out anytime soon. That is the gist of my skincare. Pretty simple, I know, but it really has been working for me. I am probably gonna need to get those milia cut out, you know, but I've just been putting it off. Actually, this skincare kind of keeps it at bay, so sometimes I don't really notice it as much. Sometimes it will come back up. And once in a while, I actually think this system has actually made them come through the skin to get rid of them. You know, once in a while, it's like I'm purging one of them around my mouth, which is kind of the area I've always broken out. But I'm telling you, the breakouts seem to be at bay. My skin texture is so much smoother and brighter, and it definitely is due to the exfoliation. I'm telling you, this has been like, you know, I don't want to be dramatic, life-changing product, but it really has been the game changer in my skin. And again, I know it's expensive, but use such a little amount, and I've been using this for months and months, and I feel like I'm barely a quarter way down in. So if you guys have any questions or want me to touch on something that I didn't, I know I just kind of ran through everything really quick. And again, the same information I kind of put in that blog post. I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm using. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them, but I just wanted to share what I'm using, what's working for me, because I know some of you have similar skin issues and it might work for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.